In today's ASMR one card pull, I have pulled from the Embroidered Graveyard Oracle, the Black Edition. So let's see what we have today. We have a drift, and that is number, let's see, number 33. I love these cards so much. So adrift. The broken rope of the anchor no longer tethers it to the vessel above. It sinks slowly to the bottom of this new underwater world as two skeletal seahorses look on. The anchor and broken rope are powerful symbols of missing people and also of lives cut short, especially at sea or by adventurous means. However, they are also positive symbols of freedom from abuse and the chance to begin a new adventure unrestrained. The seahorse is a symbol of life partnership as true love because they are monogamous and some species mate for life. However, I would also like to add a symbol from my own observation, gender fluidity and adaptability. This is because for many species of seahorse, the males carry and birth the young. A real example in nature of subverting social norms for the betterment of those within the relationship. This card can also be read on many levels, depending on whether you feel more drawn to the seahorses or the anchor as you gaze at the card. Spirit communing. A lost or forgotten spirit is with you and wants to be remembered. Sorry, one of the lights is flickering. This could be from a severed or long lost branch from your own ancestral tree, or it could mean a person who had a very adventurous lifestyle, or maybe even someone who spent a lot of time at sea. Their message is to remember them, even if you cannot discover their name or trace them within your ancestry. A little candle and a few words of thanks will mean a lot to them. They may be reaching out to offer to work with you spiritually, so ask them with the guidance from the specific spirit spread on page 244 with this card in the first spot. Introspection. Seeing this card is a reminder that it's okay and perfectly natural to feel lost at times. When we see people online excelling at things we are just beginning to try, it can make us feel deflated or like we don't have a plan. But life's not a to-do list. There will be moments where it's smooth and moments of choppy waters. This is your chance to see the lost moments as opportunities for adventure and spontaneity. I'd say one of the things that jumps out at me is she's talking about, online when we see people trying something, but we're just beginning and we feel deflated. I don't know that I felt deflated with like making videos, but I know that feeling with other things like, oh, if you want to make art or you want to write and you're like, what's the point? I'm shitty and all these other people are good. But it's like the point doesn't have anything to do with comparing yourself to those people. But the flip side of making the videos is there's a couple creators of, or I mean, they're not Tarot Oracle. There's a couple content creators that I follow on Instagram and have said things that really I think probably helped me avoid that mentality with making videos, which was they were like, there's no such thing as a small content creator. Just make what you want to make. Maybe people show up, maybe they don't. But one person also pointed out, even if it's just one person sees this video and it means something to them, or one person sees the channel and it meant something to them, that's fine. That's enough. As long as you're enjoying making them. Who cares if you have 1 follower, 100 followers, 1,000 followers, whatever. So I really owe it to those. There's 2 I have in mind particularly that I think set the, hopefully will continue to help me avoid that trap of like, oh, let me go see. I mean, I do check the analytics. Who doesn't? But like, seeing them. It's not like, oh, why aren't more people watching this? Or, oh, when it's like, some videos get 0 views, some get 5, some get, I have a couple that are like a couple hundred, but who cares? I like making the videos. Some random people like watching them. I had to have some return viewers. So anyway, you know, I ramble in these videos. So that's my ramble for today. No small content creators. So if you're a content creator, remember that. No small content creators. I mean, obviously there are, right? But like, I think it's that second meaning of small. Like, you might not reach a ton of people, but it's not a small thing that you're putting something out to the world, you know? Someone could make one video and it touch one person and make all the difference. Someone could make 1,000 videos and none of them touched anybody and none of them made a difference. So, on that note, I hope that this card helped you in some way today or resonated with you in some way today, and I hope to see you again soon.